All right, I'm restarting the recording. I'm going to do some downloading, do some basic stuff. Here, I've never done this, so let's see what it is. Animal should get me somewhere. Animal Crossing, Island Transfer Tool. Cool. Everyone, stream's about to get a lot more quiet. Actually, while it's quiet, I'll just put some music on. That's fine.
Wonder if the Switch 2's gonna have the hentai slop problem again.
I have no idea.
Abba.
That was quiet.
Excuse me?
What? I didn't say anything.
I'm gonna KMS.
Okay, I'm pulling this up. I'm going to download this. Let's go download it on my other Switch here. And Animal Crossing. This song is going to put me to sleep.
I'm getting a Ukrainian male wife.
Kitty, it's so late. It's so incredibly late. It is 5 o'clock your time, 5:30. Software transfer saved data for Animal Crossing.
The eShop for the Switch 1 was filled with hentai slop games at leaked.
No, actually it's early.
Well, that's true, technically. You can use it to transfer save data for Animal
You should
Crossing.
do the transfer, then do your sleep, Jack.
I'm thinking I might sleep. It's like a good time to sleep. Okay.
Hit
Pop
continue
off.
on both consoles.
Continue, not transfer? Okay, I see.
Sleep bed.
You have to sleep at some point. Okay, transferring. Okay. Do you want to begin the transfer? Is this the Nintendo Switch system? This is the source.
All of the audience is sleepy. If you sleep, we all sleep, in theory.
I'll need to figure out what a sleep scene will
Yes,
look
so
like.
the other old Switch is the source.
Yeah, I see that. Okay. Target. Save data. Is this correct, Aves? Delete this? Yeah, I already have. Don't? Okay.
I am the city. The city never sleeps.
It's not letting me. I'm just going to close out. I'm going to log in and see what happens. Since this is your first time, Animal Crossing has been played on this. Maybe presented
Kitty,
with
go
this.
to sleep, you are not Batman.
These are important settings. This is not what you saw, Aves. I feel like Aves and I got completely different Switch 2s. Currently, there is existing resident data for Shlababa on this that is not linked to any user account. Would you like to play using an existent?
What the?
Existing
Why did it
data?
auto-transfer for you?
Currently, there are multiple residents whose data is not linked to any user
Don't
accounts.
tell me what I am.
Which would you like to play as? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what your problem was, Aves, but I also had to wait an hour to play Mario Kart, so. Yeah,
I will fight you.
Genuinely no idea, Aves. You will now start playing the game as... Okay, I hope to God that I'm able to, that works properly.
They seem to have issues with inconsistency.
I'm just worried about my save data, because like if this screws up my 365 days, then I'm biffed. All right, well, I guess we're playing Animal Crossing. Let's see if it works. Moment of truth. It's loud. I'm curious to see all this no lag you're talking about in real time.
No, me too, BC. I was like, what the? Why did it say you were there already? Weird, when I opened mine it made me restart, and I had to do the whole process.
Weird. Yeah, for someone that doesn't have like significant lag on my system, this plays pretty much the same. I feel like this isn't playing any differently to me. If anything, it's almost laggier, it feels like, because it's not the...
My island is so much better.
Yes, it is. That wasn't the question. Rude. Mean. I didn't realize it's not even a new day yet because it's 3:30 in the morning. Rude, Aves. Can somebody shoot Aves, please?
Man, quit bragging. The Switch line is super laggy.
더 클라비프 온트레트 미 세이 더 바이올런트 앤드 호러벨 싱즈 아이 완트 투도 슈퍼 아노페어.
Sorry to hear that, kitty. That sucks.
Bro, where the... is my copy of Tears of the Kingdom?
I have no idea. I don't really have anything I need to be doing in Animal Crossing, so now it just feels like a normal Schlocka stream. I mean, it feels nicer because I like the Joy-Cons on this console a lot better.
Why am I the only one popping my La Roshi Posoi right now?
You're what? DM me. Send pics.
I know I didn't, but Panic can't find it. Brain is like, what if I traded that into GameStop rather than Mario Odyssey?
That would not be good. Not be good. I can't believe you trade Mario Odyssey, though. It's a great game. Okay, well, this all seems to work.
It
So,
was great, but I don't see myself ever playing it again.
yeah, that's fair. I like it a lot, though. I think I'll play it again when Donkey Kong
You
comes
should
out.
probably wait to play Act until it's like actually daytime.
Yeah, no, I don't need to be playing this. So, I am tempted to sleep. I'm tempted to take like a little bit of a nap. But I need to figure out what that looks like if I was to sit and take a nap. So, chat together.
Go sleep, girl.
Together, we're going to decide what it looks like when I go nap. Because I have a couple options.
Well, I'm glad you are island auto-transferred, and I am jealous.
Yeah, that makes me feel really good. I like making you jealous. Okay, couple options. So let me go to the home menu. We'll leave the sound on. I'm gonna close out of the subcam for this to test it out. So the idea potentially, if we want to be stupid, is I can sleep on stream hypothetically.
You should go to a screen that says Jack is a sleepy little baby.
I can do that, or I can just sleep back there. I would have to turn the lights off. Like those are the options. So do I sleep?
That works too.
Do I sleep back here? It's kind of creepy with the green screen. Do I sleep back here? Like this is how dark it would be. Hold on. People see anything.
Whichever you're most comfortable with, bestie.
I don't really care. You're not gonna see anything.
Did everyone heard that Jack wants to see my boom shakalaka?
Did everyone hear that Jack wants to see my boom shakalaka? Kitty, you haven't been in as much this often lately, but I flirt with everyone. We've gotten real flirty in here. So do I do this? Do I sleep? What if I hold on? Okay, I take this all the way down.
How not?
True. And then I add like a. We go into the headline here.
But I agree with Aves. Do what you're most comfortable.
I don't really care. Jack is sleeping right there. Okay, I'm gonna walk through what this would look like. So, you won't be able to hear me much. So I'm just gonna walk over there and take a look myself.
Just sleep on the couch like damn.
That would be fine. That'll work. Do I keep this? I'll turn the light. 1 second. Okay, a little bit of light. Do I keep? Ignore the flag. Very Republican of me. Do I keep the? What was I gonna say? Do I keep that screen on and then just sleep back there? Or do I create a new scene that's like me in a cradle?
Do you know what a trallop is?
No, I don't believe so.
Cradle?
So close. So just go take a nap.
Good morning, chat.
Good morning. 1 second, I'm really trying to figure out how to place this Joy-Con back in. There we go. I could go just take a nap.
All I know is that I will take a screenshot of you, and that's a promise.
Oh, are you napping? I'll catch you later then.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go take a nap before everybody starts trickling in the morning. I definitely feel like I need a little bit of a sleep. So let me see if I can find a nice little mini jack for you. I don't know if I still have a mini jack. Let's find out.
I'm getting ready for my presentation in Ohio.
Nice. I'm going to put this back up for now while we're chatting.
Go sleepy BB.
I'm going to go probably sleep. I'm going to go off of TikTok when I do that. Let me go find... I want to find music. I got a couple things I want to do. Hold on. It's not as simple as I'm just going to go to sleep.
First impressions of Switch 2.
I like it a lot. I think it's really... The controller feels very haptic in comparison to the Switch 1. The size makes a lot more sense. Skyward Sword OST. I'll probably turn on like a Nintendo radio. I think the question is, do I have a Jack AI that will just play at random?
Where the is the new Animal Crossing?
Yeah, no new Animal Crossing.
Give us Lofi KK slider.
Actually, that's probably what I should be doing. Let me do something different. I'm going to give you guys AI. I'm going to give you the command AI. And I'm going to make it so that the cooldown...
10 hours of silence interrupted by the pick and sound effect.
The cooldown is going to be 60 seconds. So if you want AI, you can use it, but if you don't want AI, you don't have
Pikmin.
to use it. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the me for now. All right, so you can now use the me every 60 seconds. You can use the AI every 60 seconds to talk to Sleepy Jack. I'm tempted to just not put myself back there because it's going to be so dark anyways that it's not going to make much of a difference. TTS on? Yeah, TTS will be on. No one's going to spam TTS while I'm gone. You guys
We
are more
will know
stressed.
you're there.
You guys are more stressed about it than I am. Okay, all right. We can do a couple things before I go to sleep. You know, I have important stuff to do before I fall asleep. Let's go.
We'll feel your presence.
Just curious if we can talk to Jack AI. Yeah, of course. Cradle. What's the best cradle? Let's get my face. Hold on. Is it working? There. Okay, wait, hold on. That'll be fine. 1 second. I'm cooking, chat. I'm cooking.
Purple cradle.
One second.
Beautiful work.
Thank you. We're cooking. We're cooking. All right, so now we go back to the home. All right, and then that goes underneath.
I don't like the idea that Jack smiles while he's sleeping.
And then that goes underneath that. I'm going to turn the camera off in this hypothetical, so it would just be this. Let's go. I mean, it's pretty good. It could probably be bigger, hypothetically.
Amazing.
All right, great. We're cooking. And then I'm going to change the headline since I'm not going to show Jack is sleeping. Use.
It needs the 3 little Z.
I'm not going to do the ZZZ. He's very clearly awake. Okay, this isn't going to work on TikTok. TikTok, I'm leaving you. I think everyone's off of there anyways. I'll be back later. Okay, cool. Here, I'll put my face back on to say goodbye to you guys. Oh, I guess I should also find some music. There we go.
Now this is the content I follow for.
I could just leave, but that defeats the purpose of a 24/7 stream. So I'm not going to do that. We're going to go lo-fi Animal Crossing. I guess I could just play lo-fi Animal Crossing. It's easy enough. Why is this only an hour long? There's more. That's fine. Okay, cool. Let me just make sure these work.
Yeah, this look sits down.
Perfect. I'm sure AI is going to work, so I think we're good. I'm not going to be on TikTok. I'm going to be back in an hour and 15 minutes. I'm just going to shut my eyes for a little while, and then I'll be back. And all should be well. All should be well. Right now, AI. Hold on, before I do leave. AI and
Rest easy, Jack.
AIs and the me's are just for subs. Let me change that real quick. I'll have to remember to change that all back, but okay. I'm going to leave you with AI. I'm going to probably turn the headphones off and hope that you can still hear. So I'm going to be testing that for a little while before I leave. But I'm going to turn my camera off. I'll miss you. I love you. Thank you for hanging out. I'm going to be testing stuff in the background, so if you hear any weird wonky noises, bear with me. TTS should still be on. Goodbye. Farewell. Love you. Bye.
AI will be listening to chat for 30 seconds.